Tonight is Wednesday, April 10th, and it is Solar Plexus Chakra Wednesday. And so the Solar Plexus Chakra is our main consideration tonight. However, tomorrow, Thursday, is Heart Chakra Thursday. And Heart Chakra Thursday is a very, very big day. So tonight's meditation will be focused not only on the Solar Plexus Chakra, but also the root and sacral chakra. Because when we are growing in our spirituality and we are attaining that higher level of spiritual understanding, what's happening is it's also increasing our energetic vibration. If we don't seek to heal and clean the chakra system from the bottom up of the basic seven, what happens is all of this wisdom and all of this positive forward motion is being detained because the energy part of it is malfunctioning in the system, if you will. Spirituality and energy go hand in hand. In order to have spiritual energy, however, you must have also the spiritual wisdom. The spiritual wisdom and energy, the powerhouse of that, is the foundation building within the root, sacral, and solar plexus chakra, and you arrive at the heart chakra. The understanding of our basic foundational selves is so imperative to the proper understanding of the heart chakra that I spend a lot of focus in this area, repeating myself over and over again, because every time I say it, you're going to get a little bit. So today with the solar plexus chakra, it was all about allowing ourselves to become more of who we are to the outside world. First with just baby steps, in our family, in our friend groups, in our co-workers, our close co-workers, where we allow our most authentic spiritual selves to come about because of the basic foundational knowledge about ourselves has changed to such a degree that if we don't allow ourselves to morph into this beautiful new butterfly, we'll constantly be with duality between ourselves and stuck. Because you will develop so much on a spiritual side, but still be anchored to the 3D side of things, that your duality will cause a stalemate, even possibly a backslide. Us understanding who we are according to the Most High Creator, and that being our basic foundational strength and the first level of energy within our root chakra. That is so critically important to understand and to accept in your heart, that you were made from light and love, regardless of anything, regardless of whether you were, where you live, what color you are, what language you speak, regardless of whether you're tall or short or fat or skinny, whether, people like you or don't, or whether you like yourself or don't. Whether you feel bad for things that you have or have not done. None of these things, none of it, none of it, none of it, none of it matters when it comes to this understanding for yourself. All of those things are in complete contradiction to what truth is. All of those ideas that we have about self are limited, cause limitations in a particular area of our lives. But when you accept who you are according to what the Most High Creator tells you are, which for all of us, and I'm not saying take my word for it, this is a relationship between you and the Most High. You ask and I'll tell you, but I'll tell you the answer. Is that you are made of light and love, and that's indeed what you are, regardless of anything else. And that every single solitary thing that you've been through, the best and the worst, were purposeful in the fact that they were educational experiences meant to get you where you're considering going next, to release of the educational experiences that have gone by first allowing your wisdom to rise, and then the rest will take care of itself. So in the root chakra, I mean, we have to really onboard how limitless we are, how capable of love, creativity, uh, every manifestations, miracles, blessings, healing ourselves and others, creating systems and processes that benefit. It's a big idea to onboard. But once you let yourself, then you're like, wow, I really can. I mean, once upon a day, I used to be a business coach. And I would always begin with, okay, if you had all the time, all the resources, all the strength, all the money, all the whatever you needed to do whatever it was that you felt would give you the most joy and happiness, what would that one thing be? I mean, imagine no blockages. And imagine harmony within families, regardless of their age differences, because we realize we're all on the same path. I mean, that's literally what it would look like, what it looks like. It is the basic foundational truth about you. And because of that truth, it sets the rest of a whole new truth about you up too. And you could be like, wow, all right, well, let me just go find that thing, that direction. It could be lots of things. It could be one. What is going to give me my greatest level of peace, joy, and happiness? As if you had everything you could ever need to get it. You can be 100% guaranteed you will find that. Again, Most High Creator, please point me in the direction you know what would give me the most peace, joy, and happiness. I don't have to try. Show me. And just like he showed you how magnificent you are, then he guides you to the direction that is going to bring you the most joy and happiness and abundance. And we get to just follow along like kids, feeling safe and secure. I mean, obviously, we got to come down to earth and live the 3D world. That's why I'm here to help everybody. But getting from here to there, that's what it's like. I mean, that is the reality of it. If you allow yourself to get past what seems like nonsense, because we've been so conditioned to believe other things. But with the new era of spirituality upon us, it's calling for us to grasp this understanding first. You don't even have to commit to it, really. You just have to educate yourself on it. Oh, you'll decide to commit yourself to it. That much I'm certain. But, allow yourself the opportunity of checking it out. It's important. It's part of our future. And then we go into the solar plexus chakra and we start projecting and behaving and thinking and acting. The wisdom we have gained Absolutely. It's just this little step, a little step, a little step. But what you've essentially done is like got a whole new idea of you, got a whole new idea of what's going to bring you all this joy. And just think about the passion behind it. I mean, if you had a goal that you wanted to achieve and you knew you could not lose, imagine that. Imagine this. This right here is what every challenge is trying to teach us. This. And once we get this, then we can become that in the outside world peacefully, seeking to achieve unity and abundance and equality for everyone. But it all starts within us first. First, our acceptance. Those of us that are heads of households or leaders of businesses or influencers. This is imperative that we take this journey for the greater good of all. In just the familial setting, the head of the household leads the rest. Even if there's just one that understand the path forward into our future, it's enough to begin the process for everyone connected to them. Over the course of time, if that one person's let people, let your family, let your coworkers, let your friends learn with you, share, do it together. We're stronger like that when we have people to lean on. It grows relationships. It strengthens bonds. It builds bridges that maybe were burned previously. It's a restructuring of the fabric of humanity. Right now, it's full of holes and tears and burns and scars, stains. By our working in this fashion, we are literally reweaving the structure of humanity, the safety net for humanity. By starting first within ourselves. And on Solar Plexus Chakra Wednesday, it's about allowing our family to feel our new understanding of peace and joyousness. Allowing our friends to get a whiff of it. Our coworkers, yeah, they'll be wondering, but it's our job to leave them speechless. Speechless. Because right now we're feeling pretty darn good about ourselves. The confidence we have is because we have trust. We got to have a great time along the way. And we're ready. We're ready to begin the next phase of our journey at this point, where we open the doors to the heart chakra. And then indeed, my friends, everything will be escalated as long as we pay attention to what we just discussed. Some people want to jump over all of this part and they want to go right into the throat chakra and third eye around thinking that they're just going to get some newfound wisdom, some direction, and they're going to be like, woohoo. Well, yeah, you can manifest stuff at that level, but without the foundation, it's like a house that's just built on sticks. At some point, the tornado comes. First, a little flooding, then a little wind, a little too much ice, a little too much snow, then a hurricane, and then a tornado. That's how it ends, because it wasn't built with the intention of the long-term goal in mind. what we are cultivating through all of this spirituality that we gain, all of this understanding about how, excuse me, how this translates out to a energetic value and our responsibility as spiritualists to bring about a peaceful unification of all people. That's where we're at. So, there's a prayer here that I opened the Course in Miracles and I read that a little bit before we got started tonight. I know I'm going on more than I normally do pre-meditation, but there's a lot that we need to talk about, In any case, and then I have a prayer in there, and tonight, pardon me, I felt drawn to this prayer because I've said this before about meditation. Meditation is whatever you put your focus in, your intention. It's meditation, just like going to church, just like going to the health club, just like going to work. These are things that we focus on. We're pretty much meditating on what it is that we're doing. I don't want meditation to be taken out of context because spirituality and religion go hand in hand, And it's important that you keep in the forefront of your mind that this is a path of the Most High Creator and nothing else. And we need to anchor that sometimes. And right now, on Solar Plexus Chakra Wednesday, the day before Heart Chakra, this is a perfect time that before we go in and release these chakras, energy, that we first. And when I came across this in the book, I thought that this would be the perfect prayer. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Oh, it's hitting me all at once. So let's do that prayer before we begin meditating, okay? But let's take one deep breath in for 10. And out for 10. Just want you to be comfortable. This isn't alone. Father God, creator of all things, please be with us now. Thank you for shedding your love and light to and through the collective. Thank you for assisting the collective in the remembrance of our greatest selves as created by you, Father. Thank you for providing each of us the love and strength to recognize our challenges as an opportunity for healing and growth. Thank you for providing the correction and restoration of peace and truth over all things. And last but not least, Father, thank you for providing the collective with the protection, poise, and grace needed to usher in this new era of spirituality with love, peace, and unity. Amen. I really like that prayer. The Most High gave it to me one day, and I said, and it the recognition of where it began. Moves into the wisdom that we gain and the understanding that we now have about our energy systems and how it's helping. So let's get ready, and we're just going to start with some breathing. Close your eyes. In for 10. Out. Another. In for 10. And out for 10. One more. In for 10. And out for 10. Okay. Now, wherever you're sitting, however you're sitting, Take off your shoes. If you have any shoes on, take off your shoes. I want you to just rub your feet on the floor or the ground or wherever you're sitting. Just feel the ground, the floor underneath. Wiggle your toes. Feel your toes wiggling. Realize they're there. And I just want you to move around your ankles a little bit. Sit up a little straighter. Move your shoulders around a smidge. Let your arms drop down to the side. Wiggle your fingers. Roll your head on top of your neck around, just letting all of the day fall off. Take a deep breath in for 10. And out for 10. Now, I want you to take your two hands, crossing your fingers, and I want you to place them down at the bottom of your torso at your root chakra area. And I want you to imagine that you see a red disc spinning, spinning, spinning. Occasionally you see debris flying out into the universe, spinning, spinning. Take a deep breath in for 10. And out for 10. Now, as you look at this red disc and it begins to spin more smoothly, and the debris stops flying off, it's not spinning too fast, and it's not spinning too slow, but it's spinning right. Imagine the whole area that's all around that root chakra that's spinning. Imagine just glowing and pulsing in full health. Everything functioning exactly as it should, being assisted by this root chakras filled with love. Take a deep breath in and out for 10. Now I want you to move your hands up to near your belly button area to your sacral chakra. And as you do this, I want you to imagine another disc spins on each. And it's spinning, and it's spinning, and it's spinning, and occasionally you see the debris. Take a deep breath in for 10. And out for 10. Now, as this orange disc continues to spin, we look back down to the root chakra and see its even, consistent spinning, and the energy that rises from that red spinning disc starts to rise and come up to the sacral chakra, which is now spinning, not too fast and not too slow, but spinning at the same time in the same rhythm as the root chakra. Take a deep breath in for 10. And out for 10. Now, as you envision this orange spinning disc, imagine that all of the organs, all of the systems, everything surrounding the sacral chakra, glowing and pulsating, healing and operating at its maximum potential, and is assisted by the energies that are from the root and the sacral chakra combined. Everything working exactly as it should, coming up your torso. Take a deep breath in for 10. And out for 10. Now I want you to imagine, take your hands, bring them up to your solar plexus chakra between the rib cage. I want you to imagine the yellow spin, spin. And occasionally you see that debris flying. Spin. Take a deep breath in for 10. And out for 10. Now as you're observing this solar plexus yellow disc spinning and spinning, you're now also observing the smooth spinning of the sacral chakra and the root chakra. And you see that that energy that was headed from the root chakra to the sacral chakra has arrived in the sacral chakra and is now attempting to come into the solar plexus chakra. Take a deep breath in for 10. And out for 10. Now, as the energy from the sacral chakra and the root chakra begins to rise into the solar plexus chakra, imagine this yellow disc spinning evenly, not too fast, not too slow. And imagine that all of the organs and systems and processes in every bodily part connected to this solar plexus chakra is healed and golden and pulsating with vibrancy and doing exactly what it was meant to do as assisted by the solar plexus energy response. Breathe in for 10 and breathe out. Now we observe all three of our chakras, the root chakra, the sacral chakra, and the solar plexus chakra, our foundation of who we are according to the Most High Creator, our discovery of our joy, and our ability to begin acting, behaving, and living like responsible spiritual. As we sit and observe the energetic value of that spiritual wisdom flowing smoothly between our root, our sacral, and our solar plexus chakra, giving us the strength, the fortitude, the confidence, and the self-esteem that we need to move on to the next level and obtain the heart chakra and the influence and the energy of our understanding of ourselves. Take a deep breath in for 10 and out for 10. Okay, friends. Screen closed. Okay, I hope you caught that. The screen closed. In any case, open your eyes. And tonight, I want you to acknowledge yourself. I want you to understand that you have taken a most courageous step. You have begun healing. And you have already received many validations of such. My phone wants to keep closing. I don't know what's going on. Anyway. And I just want you to acknowledge yourself and take care of yourself. Say a little prayer before you go to bed. Acknowledge your achievement that you have made through the wisdom of the Most High. And have a restful sleep. And tomorrow, my screen keeps turning on. And tomorrow is the best day you can I'll see you at 8 a.m. Morning focus. 5 minutes.